right, everyone, welcome back to Full Circle with Joyce. This is our second hour, 9 a.m. here today, and 9:03 actually, but karibuni sana to the show. Even as we get ready to talk about style and culture here on Full Circle with Joyce. But before we jump into that, of course, I've let you know that I have some amazing, today I have women in studio, and they're just amazing women. I have Nina Ogot, I have Ellen Design in studio, as well as gospel singer Eve Bahati. So excited to talk to all of these women doing amazing things in their respective fields. But before we jump into our first conversation, let's take a look at our inspirational word for the day. It says, learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in the future. Think how really precious is the time you have to spend, whether it's at work or with your family. Every minute should be enjoyed and savored. I'm going to read that again. Learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in the future. Think how really precious is the time you have to spend, whether it's at work or with your family. Every minute should be enjoyed and savored. That's by Earl Nightingale. Indeed, not even much to add to that this morning. Don't wait for something outside of you to make you happy. Be happy right now. Choose joy right now. With that said, let me welcome my very first guest. She is a Kenyan Afro acoustic singer. She is gorgeous. She just has melanin like popping everywhere. Oh my gosh, girl.
Thank you.
You're fine.
You too.
Thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Good to have you here, Nina
Yeah.
Ogot, everybody.
It's been a while. I watch you on TV and
Thank
finally
you.
I got to meet you. So
thank you. Thank you.
grateful.
We're so happy to hear that. You jump-started your music career in 2009. She is known for her songs in Kiswahili, English, French, and the Luo. And her songs celebrate not only her Luo roots and origins, but also highlight your urban interpretation of tradition.
True.
Wow, that's quite an accomplishment.
Thank you.
So very quickly, tell us a bit about yourself and like why music? Why use music to express yourself in this way?
I think I always say that music chose me. You know, ever since I was a child, I always wanted to like learn music, and the first instrument that I wanted to learn was the piano. And luckily, I had parents who supported me, so they allowed me to have lessons. Excuse me. And yeah, later on in life, I chose to, of course, it was like the natural transition to become a professional musician.
Yeah.
And my parents who'd supported me all this time, luckily, it wasn't a shock for them because they had seen this, you know, transition all along.
Sure.
Yeah.
How do you go from sort of having this dream of one day I want to sing and be a musician to like you're living it, like you're an international musician. You travel across the world. Tonight you're doing something with a troupe from Germany actually, and we'll be talking about that later. But you know, how did you get yourself out there?
Well, it's been a challenge, I must say. It's taken me, this is my 12th year as a musician.
Wow.
It's been one step at a time. It's been a lot of dreaming and a lot of believing. And I'm kind of lucky that this is happening for me now because it was almost like a miracle, really. The German team that I met, I could never have seen that coming. It just caught me off guard. It caught me at the time when I really needed to meet them. So really, I think what people will see on stage tonight is a miracle coming to reality.
Okay, okay. And was that scary at all? Because at what point did you sort of take this full time? At what point did you say, you know what, I'm giving this 100%. I'm diving in. This is all I have. I'm, you know, all my cards are on the table.
Yeah, I had been studying communications in France for 4 years. And within that time, there was always this feeling that there has to be more. Is this really what I want to do? Is this all? And I remember the very weird spaces where I'd be with friends, like my friends from university, and I'd be the only one having this feeling like I wasn't satisfied. And so it took really going inward in my early 20s, trying to figure out what would really make me happy. And then I just made that brave decision. It came to me that I wanted to make music, and I was willing to give it my all. So
Wow.
it was just, it came to me.
Yeah.
It came to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Now you sing, so you're fluent in French?
Yes.
Wow. Future husband, ako.
Yeah, ako sawa.
Ako sawa. All right, so fluent in French, English, Kiswahili,
Yeah.
and you sing in Doluo. What is it about singing in all of these different languages for you?
You know, language is an expression of culture, and every language has a different way of expressing things, you know. Some languages have more words than others. Some languages are found to be more deeper, you know, they have a deeper expression than others. In my career, I had not started with Doluo, as much as it's where I come from. I was, you know, using English because English is what we know.
Yeah.
And later I realized that Doluo has so much depth.
Yeah.
French, you know, I have a song called Wololo where I fuse Luo and French,
Yeah.
which is really like
Girl,
strange.
you're a genius.
And, you know, just using words to link different cultures and different languages is really the beauty of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a song she has called Aheri that I just want to dedicate it to a very special man in my life.
You can sing it for us.
No, not when you're here.
You're a singer.
Apana, but now Nina Ogot is on my side. No, there's nothing for you, a singer. But anyway, I love that song. A very beautiful song right there. So, you know, when you're looking at how you differentiate yourself from other artists, what are some of the things that you'd say really cause you to stand out?
I think it's the use of culture, because for the longest time the discussion has been, what is Kenyan? Are we proud enough as Kenyans to express ourselves using our cultures and our languages and what makes us unique?
Yeah.
I think for me, I have been sort of bold. It should be the natural thing to do, is just to use, you know, the things that are around you every day to express yourself. But when it comes to the Kenyan story, it's that we're very shy about being Kenyan. And so I find that what makes me unique by default, in a sense, is that I'm allowing myself to just be Kenyan.
And you've done a few other things, you know, just in sort of exploring everything that you are. You've done a couple other things before. You've been a TV host. You've also been a radio presenter. When it came to like juggling, doing all of those things plus music, you know, was that a difficult balance to strike? Or do you feel like doing all those other things, did it in any way contribute to your music career as well?
Yes, it goes both ways. I think that juggling everything, it's impossible to be a jack of all trades. At some point you have to narrow in on something. But the reality is that making music from art is not the most easy thing to do. So eventually you still have to multitask. You have to do this, that, the other. And luckily for me, like working with the press and, you know, working with the media is something that's fun for me.
Okay, yeah.
So, and teaching, I teach little kids now. Challenging it has
Music?
been. I teach them languages.
Oh, wow.
That's been new for me, because when I was teaching adults.
Yeah.
And now it's kids like 3 years old. That has been new.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but you know, we must juggle. Life
Yeah.
is about juggling things anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, in just a few moments, you're going to be performing a song for us, but as we wind up. But just before, let us know then what is happening tonight. You have an event today with a 15-piece band from Germany. Tell us more about this.
Yes, so it's very interesting, because these are people I met just actually less than a year ago. I was invited to Germany for an event called Jumbo Day, which is organized by an organization called Treasures of Kenya, who actually go out of their way to look for the beautiful things, the treasures of Kenya. Musically speaking, they think I'm a treasure.
You are.
And so when I went to Germany, they provided me with a band.
Okay.
We tried the Kenyan music. It was their first time to listen to Kenyan music. We loved it.
Yeah.
The resonance was perfect. And so we thought that maybe we can make an album.
Yeah.
And so a few months after that, I went back to Cologne and we had a studio session, made an album, 10-track album. The title of that album is Dala.
Okay.
Dala in Doluo means home. So as much as I was recording it out of home, I had found a new home, let me
Yeah.
say that. And
Yeah.
this is me expressing my interpretation of what home is.
Yeah.
I'm doing it with Germans who love Kenyan music and who have come to my home, to Kenya, to showcase this with
Okay.
with myself. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's happening tonight at the Alliance
Yes.
Francais. Are there any charges?
Yes, it's 1,000 bob. It starts at 7 p.m. and all are welcome.
All right, so we
Yeah.
want you to play something for us.
Okay.
Which song have you prepared for us?
So this song is, I can't remember what number it is on the album.
Okay.
But it's called Silly Bird.
Yeah.
And it's the only English song in the album.
Okay.
Reason being because I wanted the message to be loud and clear.
All
There's a
right.
lot of poetry inside. I hope people will understand.
Yeah.
But it's just an encouragement to people who feel that they're authentic and they're going out on a limb to express that authenticity.
All right. Well, here on Full Circle with Joyce, Nina Ogot.
Thank you. Silly body, 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 yeah. 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 They say my world is an urban jungle, and all that the songs I sing to them are mumbo jumbo. Oh, the little bird's gonna sing a silly song again. The little bird's gonna dance a silly dance again. The little bird's gonna tell a silly tale again. Hey, the silly bird's gonna say the silly words again. Silly body, 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 aye. Silly body, 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 aye. Silly body, 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 aye. Silly body, 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 aye.
Wow. Silly buddy buddy. Yes, we're going to be silly. We want to do it. Wow,
Yeah.
Nina. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank you
coming
so
through to Full
much.
Circle with Joyce
Yeah.
and sharing your gift with us. God bless you as you continue. Keep just, being a beautiful, humble, nice, kind, loving person.
Thank you.
And you guys, you can come out and support her tonight at the Alliance Francaise. Again, 1,000 bob will get you in for some great music from this Kenyan treasure.
Thank you.
All right. With that said, we're going to take a short break right now. Coming up next, we're going to be talking about power dressing for the modern woman. And I'll have you know, this outfit I'm wearing right now is actually designed by my next guest. I just got it last night too. She's good. I'm going to tell you that. She's good. Helen Tolbert will be joining me. She's the proprietor of Ellen Design. And we're going to be hearing more about her journey and how you can dress like a power woman. Stay tuned.